So I first got into carp fishing when I was around 12, 13. It was actually my cousin Roman that got me into it. I remember when I used to stay around my Auntie Sue and Jeff's on a Friday night, and I'd see these rods and seat boxes packed up in the hallway, and I always used to shout up to him, "Roman, what time are you leaving? What time are you leaving?" And I'd always miss him. He'd be gone at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was only sort of 12, 13, and then as I got a little bit older, 14, 15, I started making the trips with him, and I'd go and knock on the door, bike round from my house, and he'd start taking me. And we were fishing canals and rivers, backwaters in Leicester to begin with, and then sort of got onto barbel, a bit more specimen fishing, and I think we hooked a carp by mistake actually, and that's probably where it all started. And then we sort of got into carp fishing. Used to go up to a place called Gruby, pick your own. It was only a small lake. We were probably catching 15, 20 pounders back then, but thinking about what we used to use, cheese, luncheon meat, you know, I can't remember using a boilie until I was 19, 20, some years later, and that's what we used to catch a lot of the fish on, sweet corn, bread. And in terms of my angling from then, it was really going with my cousin. I never used to really go on my own or fish with anybody else, but I probably got the bug around 17, 18, and you know, that was when I bought my first set of rods and reels and really got into it. And I've been fishing for 15 years now, and yeah, for me, carp fishing took over. You know, the buzz of it, and the buzz for me is catching the bigger fish. You know, I'm quite happy to sit on a syndicate for 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, and wait it out for a bigger fish. I do like catching smaller fish, but you know, my real buzz is those bigger fish. Why else do I go carp fishing? It's to relax. One of the biggest reasons I go is to relax, and I like to take my partner and my dog as well. So they come quite often with me, and you know, that's a nice event. We've got quite hectic lives. Recently started our own business 2 years ago. One of the reasons we did that was it was enabled me to go and do a bit more carp fishing. So in my previous job, I was travelling 2,000 miles a month, and you know, that took its toll. So this year I've been able to do a lot more, which is great. Probably done my most fishing I've ever done in the last 2 years, and it's paid off. I'm fishing a syndicate in North Nottinghamshire at the moment with some good fish, potentially to 60 pound. There's 250s in there. And I managed to catch one of the A-team at 43.12. That fish is now doing 54 pound. And this year I had a fish that's probably only ever been caught once before, just over 40 pound a common. And I'm pretty certain that without the time I wouldn't have been able to catch those fish. So yeah, so definitely from a relaxation point of view, it's nice just to get out on the bank and, you know, take my missus and dog and have a bit of a barbecue. And then I think finally is meeting lots of new different people. You know, you get to meet so many different types of people on the bank and characters, and you know, it's not just fishing in the UK. You can go and fish abroad now, which is easy accessible. Yeah, and I can't really see myself ever giving up carp fishing now. You know, I really enjoy it, and I think it'd be a part of my life for a long, long time.